Hetep, sisters and brothers, welcome to the house of divinity. I am Proof B. Greetings. Let me move my butt over a little bit here. So, I'm not positive, but I'm almost sure that most of you, if not all of you, have been following the President of the United States and the things that he's doing, like stopping all federal funding. So, and pretty much giving all federal workers an ultimatum. Quit now or maybe get fired, like pretty soon in the future. So, I had a statistic before that said most of the jobs that so-called black people have, the good jobs, are federal jobs. Didn't know that, did you? Because we see at the top ranks mostly Caucasians. But did you know there are millions of federal workers that you never see, like that one with the nasty attitude at the Social Security office? Yeah, you want your check, or the welfare office even. Yeah, I'll give you a check, maybe. Didn't we always know one day you gonna lose that job and be down here with me, boy? Well, guess what? Want to see it? Here we go.
I was declared a foreign agent. I am blacklisted as an academic in Hungary. I could never get a job.
The regime was saying that I was a financier of terrorism. It would be best if I left the country immediately.
And I fled the country as soon as I could.
Russia blocked its last independent TV channel, TV Rain. Those staffers remaining in the studio gathered for a farewell at the end.
We left Russia.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office as President of the United States.
If you're used to living in a democratic society, you don't expect that a government could just go ahead and close a university.
I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics.
Right now, there is no independent media outlets in Russia, no freedom of speech.
ABC, they're the most dishonest, in my opinion, the most dishonest news organization.
My uncle had taken his own personal lawyer and made that lawyer Attorney General.
President-elect Trump's new pick for Attorney General, Pam Bondi.
She was also on Trump's legal team during his first impeachment trial.
I call my Attorney General. I say, listen, indict him. Well, he hasn't done anything wrong that we know of. I don't know. Indict him on income tax evasion. You'll figure it out.
I wish that I would have paid more attention to those flashes of authoritarianism. We ignored it because the economy was going really, really well.
I should have known. I'm a sociologist, and I blame myself.
You want to think it's not happening because otherwise you might have to do something.
Take your finances out of the country. Try not to have a physical office space. They will seize all of your assets.
It is better to fight.
Every person unlawfully jailed, unlawfully harmed, is your business.
It is better to refuse rather than to give in and hope that somebody else will be the check and balance for you.
So, here we go. I mean, if you look at the videos below, you'll see that this year specifically, now I'm like the rest of you. I didn't know, like, okay, this is going to happen. that this was going to happen like 2025, but at the same time, I knew it. Look at my videos that I posted last year. I posted Donald Trump and Proposition 2025. I posted I'm putting a food system together. I'm trying to put my water system together. I got my power system together. I posted, people, let's get together and grow some hemp so we can be self-sufficient. I posted these things before Donald Trump became into office. Before Donald Trump came into office. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And that's just recently. I have been talking to people and posting on Facebook and YouTube since they both began and before they began. So I was starting to question myself. Am I just crazy? I keep doing the same thing over and over again and nobody's listening to me? Isn't that the definition of insanity? I keep trying to get black people together to take care of themselves. Because in my mind, that's like as simple as a child would think. Let me do for self. Because I was a child when I was daydreaming about our own land and our own food and our own water. And back then, I didn't even know nothing. I didn't read no Bible. I didn't read no books. I just had visions of how to, oh my God, I ain't even going to go there right now. I was thinking about this before it was time to think about it. And that was part of my problem. I've always been ahead of my time. So more than 40 years ago, I was telling my brothers, let's get together, get some land, get some food, build some houses, blah, blah, blah. So now it's 40 years later, 45 years, 40 years plus, and now Donald Trump is in office, and here we go. Now, yeah, you're going to be like, yeah, well, the Democrats is fighting against him. Or are you still believing this stuff? Are you still believing this stuff? Are you still... I'm going to get like Umar Johnson, right? Are you still believing this stuff? Are you still believing this stuff? Are you still believing this stuff? It's time to go. I mean, really, myself, I'm thinking about getting out of the country, really. But the plan was get a headquarters in the city. Okay, I have that. That's here. I went ahead of myself and went and got the land. So now I had to come back here. So now the second part, I'm going out there today, literally, and go out there and look at some more land. 20 acres, part 2. Third part, start talking to, again, once more, my family, people who look like me, African Americans. Let's do for self. 20 acres. We can grow enough food and enough hemp and enough stuff to at least get started. Everybody never ever. That's the mistake of Martin Luther King and all those types of people. They want every black person to be down. No. That's never has been and it never will be, especially in America. We're looking for like-minded people. This is some pioneer shit. The land I'm talking about, I'm gonna film it when we get out there today. I'm gonna take a video, whatever. So we gonna be starting from scratch. So I'm gonna make videos about how we're gonna do this, etc., etc. But it's time to go. Or not. Stay here. And I wish you well, my brothers and sisters. I'm out. Peace.